it didn't have to be 2 hours. 2 hours for what? Just to tell us that Olivia and Korey won? On Cash's live, Cinco and Giovanni were like, if Jeremy wins tonight, we're playing the lottery because clearly there must be luck in the air. I was like, y'all are so rude. No more getting paid every week for doing nothing. No more free food. No more living life in Hawaii for free. If the love is real, this money shouldn't matter. So keep the money. I would. Lord, Will was like, we've never crossed paths before. And Kira was like, oh yeah, we've never met. In my head, I'm thinking, Charlie's like, what is the first thing you're going to do when you leave the villa? Lana's like, go and see my friends. I was even thinking Lana was going to be like, oh, you know, get to know you more. That girl does not care for Charlie one bit. She didn't win this season after her and Will being together from the start. It means a lot. Okay. It means a whole lot. Olivia and Korey won. Congratulations to them. Am I surprised? Not really, no, because hey everyone, I'm your host Mayoko, and today I am back with another video on Love Island USA Season 3, Episode 29, the season finale. Okay, I don't know, I'm making it seem like it was an amazing finale, y'all. It was so boring, so boring. Olivia and Korey won. Congratulations to them. Am I surprised? Not really, no, because earlier on in the day, the host, what's his name? Matt? I don't know what his name is. Him and Shannon and Josh were on live, and he was like, who do you guys think is going to win? And the comments were just saying, Olivia and Korey, Olivia and Korey. Literally, y'all, like the whole comment section was filled with Olivia and Korey comments. So when they won, I was like, I knew it, because the way so many people said they voted for them, I'm like, yeah, these people are definitely going to win. I know Kira and Will were salty, but hey, listen, it is what it is. Kira and Will, unfortunately, people didn't like their relationship. In fact, they hated it so much that they voted for Korey and Olivia instead. That says a lot. I hope Kira really opens her eyes. We all know she's currently blindly in love. Hopefully she opens her eyes soon, because the fact that she didn't win this season after her and Will being together from the start, it means a lot. Okay, it means a whole lot. So she needs to go reevaluate that relationship, because clearly it's not it. Okay. But how did this episode start? This episode started with the Islanders talking about their dates, like their final dates, and they were saying how it was magical. They loved it. They have to top it next time. Korey was saying how the next time he goes on a date with Olivia, he has to bring her in a helicopter because, you know, they can't go in a car anymore because that's too basic. So, you know, they were just making fun of everything. Then Charlie gets a text and it's about a challenge, and the challenge is called Race to the Altar, and it was kind of like a wedding themed challenge. They had to like put their head in cake, pick out like some kind of, I don't know, some kind of bird, or I think it was some kind of animal, honestly, and then put it at the top of the cake, and then the winner of that challenge would get the hideaway. So Korey and Olivia got the hideaway for the second time, and they said they didn't do anything in the hideaway. All they did was kiss and cuddle and talk. And I guess they just really don't want to, like, you know, show the public too much. And that's, you know, I respect that, honestly. I really do. And what happened? Olivia and Korey played, they played 21 questions for some weird reason. I guess they decided to play 21 questions to ask each other about themselves. I'm like, y'all couldn't have done that a long time ago. But anyway, Kira was asking Will, what'd you like to do for fun on the weekends? I'm like, Kira, you've been with this man for almost a month, and you're just now asking him what he likes to do over the weekend. And then Will was like, I like to make kombucha from scratch. Will is such a special human being. He's like, I like to make kombucha from scratch and blah blah blah. He said he's a homebody. I mean, I kind of see it, but a homebody with who? He says he's a homebody. Then Alana and Charlie are talking. Charlie's like, what is the first thing you're gonna do when you leave the villa? Alana's like, go and see my friends. I was even thinking Alana was gonna be like, oh, you know, get to know you more. That girl does not care for Charlie one bit. She was like, yeah, I'm about to go see my friends. I'm like, okay. I mean, I guess, you know, you've been in the villa for a long time. So, I mean, I guess the first thing would be seeing your friends. But she couldn't even lie a little bit and, like, you know, tease Charlie and be like, oh, spend time with you. She did not care. She said, see my friends. Charlie was like, oh, okay. Charlie was like, oh, okay. That was funny. And then Bailey and Jeremy talk about visiting places, and, you know, honestly, they're my true winners. I wanted Bailey and Jeremy to win. The fact that they didn't win kind of, like, I was about to say broke my heart. It's never that serious. It did not break my heart. I was just like, okay, well, they got third place. So fourth place was Alana and Charlie. when Ariel was like, 4th place, Alana and Charlie. Alana was like, like she laughed, like, duh. It was like a laugh, like a duh. We knew that. Alana. Anyway, 3rd place was Bailey and Jeremy. 2nd place was Will and Kira. And then 1st place was Olivia and Korey. When they got the envelope, Ariel was like, okay, so who should pick? And then Korey was like, let Olivia pick. So Olivia picks the envelope with $0 in it. And Korey picks the one with $100,000 in it. And Ariel's like, what do you want to do? He's like, damn. Like, he's trying to pretend like he's not going to split the money. Korey should have kept that money. Korey should have kept that money for himself. Let me tell you guys something. I said this on my live earlier. Y'all go and watch that, you know. Thank you to everyone who tuned in. I would have kept the money, okay? And we can sort our issues outside. I'll be like, babe, I'm going to keep the money. But guess what? Since you really say you claim you love me, we'll figure out the money situation outside the villa, okay? I would keep the money. I'm sorry. Everyone is being too nice. Oh, I want to split it. Korey was like, of course, this is the easiest decision of my life. I want to split it. I'm like, Korey, I know deep down you want that money. Don't talk about this is the easiest decision of your life. No, it's not. Stop lying. Anyway, I'm yet to see somebody in Love Island USA keep the money. Keep the money. I don't know. Has anyone kept the money for Love Island UK? I'm not sure either. But keep this money, y'all. If the love is real, this money shouldn't matter. So keep the money. I would. Lord have mercy. Lord knows if I got on that show, I'm keeping the money, okay? That's all I have to say. Because ain't no splitting. We can split it outside. If you need like a few couple hundreds. Honestly, I'd be like, I would keep the money and I'd be like, babe, you want money today? Let me stop. That whole Final Four was a weird couple. The only people I give a little bit of room to. A little bit of room is Bailey and Jeremy. But even them, questionable, okay? Very, very questionable. And Olivia says to Kira and Will, and she's like, you guys are so lucky. You only live 15 minutes away from each other. And then let me tell you guys something about Will and Kira. They wanted everyone to know. I feel like the producers told them, like, did y'all know each other before coming in? Because the way they emphasized this, when Olivia was like, oh, you guys are so lucky. You only live 15 minutes away from each other. Will and Kira was like, they were like, oh, we've never met and they've never crossed paths. They said that, so Will was like, we've never crossed paths before. And Kira was like, oh yeah, we've never met. In my head, I'm thinking, that's a little bit of damage control. The producers told you all to throw that in there a little bit. Just sprinkle it in there, in that conversation real quick. But guess what? They said they never met each other. They never said they didn't know each other, okay? They said they never crossed paths. That doesn't mean y'all didn't know each other on Instagram. So I don't want to hear it. Y'all knew each other. And Amy confirmed it, that y'all knew each other. Although, did y'all see Kira's sister or friend? I don't know. Someone was like, they never knew each other. That's a rumor. I don't like how y'all are spreading bad information about Kira. Anyway, I'm happy they're all out of the villa. Cash is so rude. Why did Cash go on live? Well, actually, Cash is not rude. Cash is very smart. Cash went on live with Giovanni, Shannon, and Josh and Cinco during the finale. And I'm thinking in my head, y'all really knew this thing. Y'all knew this finale was boring. That's why y'all came on live. When I tell you guys, I was watching the live and then the finale was just playing as background music, honestly, because the live was way more entertaining. I did record a few moments of that live and I'm going to upload it later on. But that live was definitely more interesting than the episode. It was crazy because when I saw Cash going on live, I was like, Cash, you are so rude. During a finale, y'all don't even care. But it made sense why she went on live, because the finale was boring, okay? It was real boring. It didn't have to be 2 hours. 2 hours for what? Just to tell us that Olivia and Korey won? And Bailey starts crying. She says that this is the happiest she's ever been. And she's happy that she found Jeremy. You know, y'all know she wanted Korey at first, but then Korey wanted Olivia for some weird reason. So, you know, Bailey had to low-key settle for Jeremy, but she says that, you know, she really likes him and she can't imagine being in the villa without Jeremy. So that was cute to hear, I guess, right? I don't know. So they do their declaration of love, and then the girls are picking dresses and the guys are picking their tuxedos. Honestly, they all looked beautiful. In as much as I didn't care for the final four, they looked good. Okay, I have to give it to them. You have to give credit where credit is due. They all looked good, okay? I give them that. Jeremy's talking about how he didn't think he would make it. Jeremy, we didn't think you would make it either, boy. We don't know how you got that far. We didn't think you would make it. On Cash's live, Cinco and Giovanni were like, if Jeremy wins tonight, we're playing the lottery, because clearly there must be luck in the air. I was like, y'all are so rude. Let this Jeremy boy be. Let him be, okay? Let him be. And I need his father to come out and clear up these rumors of him working for CBS. That's what I want to know next, y'all. If this man really works for CBS. Why did somebody was telling me in my comments, what did they say? That he's a pastor? That Jeremy's dad is a pastor? Y'all be coming out with the most wild assumptions. I don't know. Anyway, but he might be a pastor. Who knows? But I don't know. I don't think so. When they're doing like their declaration of love speech, you know, they're all looking cute. Some of them cried. Who cried? Bailey. Bailey loves to cry. Bailey's a very emotional person. Kira cried when Will was giving his speech. Alana and Korey cried. Korey cried giving his speech to Olivia. I'm like, what is going on? Y'all must be really emotional. Are y'all emotional about each other, or are y'all emotional because y'all about to leave that villa? Y'all, I can't lie. If I was in that villa and my vacation time was up, I would cry too. No more getting paid every week for doing nothing. No more free food. No more living life in Hawaii for free. Excuse me? In fact, you're living life in Hawaii. You're getting paid every day or every week. I would cry too. I would be in tears. Look, that's why I can't go on this show. Y'all, I would be crying my eyes out, and people would think it's because I'm going to miss people in the villa. No, I'm going to be crying because I'm going to miss the opportunities this villa gave me, okay? Anyway, that was it for today's episode. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. How do you guys feel? I know a lot of people didn't care for Korey and Olivia, but hey, they won, okay? So those are the winners of Love Island USA. It is what it is. Hopefully next season is going to be amazing, and the producers are going to know how to juggle each islander because they did a terrible job. Once Giovanni left, Amy and Wes left, Cinco left, everything just, all the views just started dropping. So hopefully they fix that. But that was it for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not, thank you so much for coming back. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.